Welcome in. Hi, niece. How are you? How is everyone? Yes. No, you can't see me. You can just see the screen for the moment. You can see the screen for the moment. All right, I need to grab a cup. Let's do a 20 skinny. How is everybody? Mm. Hi. Hi. All right, let me move you. Look at there. So we're going to um I'm going to see if Silhouette's up. Is Silhouette up in here? No, it's not. Hold on a minute, y'all. You would think I forgot. Like, there we go. There we go. Oh, hey, hi, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. All right, so I'm going to measure my cup. This is the template that I'm going to be using. This is from Bright Swan Vinyl. Bright Swan Vinyl. Love her templates. So I'm going to measure real quick. We're going to do, this is not a hog. This is, go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go with 9.188. And we're going to go with um, 7, 7 and 13, 16. 7.813. In my room on the cruise. Look at you. Jealous. I'm jealous. All right, so this is the template that we're going to be cutting. And then I'm going to show you um, the beautiful dispatch collection that we just dropped. It is on the website. It is very limited um, for the moment. I tested them out. The coverage is phenomenal. Um, and you get 10-gram jars in the bundle. Um, so, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my square because with neons, you you kind of you do want to use them on a white base because they show up better. Their vibrancy is really good on a white base. So I'm going to go ahead and resize this to my measurements. And I'm going to do 9.188 by 7.813. I'm going to move this. I'm going to do my square first just to see. 9.188, 7.813. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and cut this. I'm going to put a box around this just so I can see what I'm doing. We're going to cut this on the vinyl glossy setting. And I'm going to bump this up to around 12 because I do need a new blade, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to try my hand at a little bit of pigment ombreing. If you would, please share out this live. We are on the road to 12K. I greatly appreciate your support. When I say I speak for me, I speak for Chris, I speak for the business. We are forever grateful. We are trying to get to the road to 12K. So, if you guys could share, if you guys could like, if you guys could comment, if you guys could do all the things, subscribe if you haven't. Um, you know, push all the buttons. Push all the buttons. And just like I knew, this did not cut. Mother, maybe it did. Okay, my trash can's way over here. Which I need to empty too, by the way. I've been working. All right, so I'm going to bring you back to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take this white vinyl. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Kind of wobbly there. Sorry. Let's see if I can bring you up just a hair. Just a hair. All right. So I'm going to cut this out. This is going to be my base. Okay, this is going to be my base. Instead of spray painting or using acrylic paint, I'm just going to take the easy way out and um, you know, use vinyl because why not? All right, so I'm going to trim this up right on the edge and then I'll remeasure so I can um, make sure my template is the correct size. All right, so got a little bit at the top, a little bit at the bottom, and I should cut my piece off here. Thanks, batters. You're the best. All right, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And it looks as if though there's going to be a gap. But let's try it anyway because I can probably um, stretch it just a little bit. Squeegee. All right. So let's roll it and see what happens. Just gonna use a squeegee for this one. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? I mean, like it's just a little, it's good up here. That's why I say these cups are not straight. I don't care what any manufacturer says, they are not straight. How do I have a gap here and all the way down is good? I smell something that smells like not accurate. So, this is now our white base. I don't care about that because we're going to cut a template. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over here. And I'm going to, let me remeasure this really quick. All right, so I'm going to go 9.25 just to be on the safe side. Um, you know, all righty. So go here, move that back. 9.25. Uh, I hear a woodpecker. Sounds like he's sending out Morse code. All right, send. Is not what I wanted. I wanted template, template edge, and I'm gonna bump that up to a 12. All right. So while that is cutting, let's take a look at these colors, shall we? We have 1078. This is an orange pigment. This is so pretty. And so, like, you can't even see, like, the true color on the camera. That looks very dark. It's very orange, though. We have Signal 100. That is a yellow. We have 1020. That's a blue. We have 1033, which is what they consider red. Okay. But it's like a deep color. We have Signal 99, which is a hot pink. There's several pinks in this collection. This is 10-7. This is another pink. You see how it's a little bit lighter. And then we have one that's a little bit brighter, so it would kind of go like that if you're using it in order. Maybe. No, it would go like that. So you have Signal 99. You have 10-7. You have 10-8. You have Priority 1, which is an orange. This is like an orangish reddish color. You have 10-12, which is a coral. You have Code Violet, which is a purple. You have Code Green, which is green. And you have 10-5, which is a white, which is absolutely stunning. I did make swatches on a white background so you could see what they look like. So this is the white. Obviously, you can't see that. So that's 1020. That's Signal 100. That's Code Green. You have 10 8, I believe. 10-12. You have the orange, the purple, and then you have all the pinks. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what they look like. They are very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. Um, like super bright. So we're going to play around with those for a little bit today so you can see just how beautiful they are. They are on the site. They are very limited at the moment. Um, so I'm gonna grab a couple of brushes. Gonna grab my canned air. I've got my microfiber cloth, which is amazing for these. Shake the glitter out of it. Hi, Dana. How are you? All right, so we got that. And let me get a piece of parchment paper. Whatever I did with it. We'll just use this. I am going to be using our black chrome for the background. Okay, I'm going to be using the black chrome for the background. Um, those were released last week. So let's me find it. It's called Absent. So that is our black. It's called Absent. I still have not given Chris back his plant. So I'm going to use it until I can't use it anymore. I may not use this so I can move it a little bit since I'm on YouTube. And that way you can see. I am so excited for these colors. And where's did Sponge miss my showing the colors? Oh, it's hot. Now wait until y'all see these on a cup. So I'm gonna be using Absent. Um, which is a gorgeous chrome black. Now, chrome you can put on any base. I made a mess. I'm gonna fill my jar up. Nope, I saw all the beauties. They're in my cart. All right, so we got that. Yes, the green is gorgeous. I'm kind of biased to blue, of course. Yes. I tried to work with the supplier. I wish the blue was a little bit darker, but every sample I got, it seemed that that was the standard blue. So we just went with it. Mm. We just went with it. All right, I think we're done cutting. Oh, I think we're done. Just wait until you see how pigmented these things are. They are so pigmented. Oh, it's got to cut the square. It's got to cut the square. I'm so excited for these. So excited. You'll wait. What are you waiting for? Just like homework. Same. 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 All right. So the template's done. Gonna go ahead and peel this back carefully. Carefully. All right. And I'm just gonna lay it down flat and pull the mat off of the template instead of pulling the template off the mat. I just want to double check really quick and make sure that this is going to line up, and we should be okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to peel this piece back. And go with it. I'm not really good at ombre and pigments, but we're going to try it. What's the worst that can happen? It looks like ass. Okay. Let me pop this bubble. All right. So come here. That's it. And we are going to yeah, the caution tape. Oh shit! I was just thinking about that one because I was cutting out templates for an order. Man, to be able to cut two 30-ounce templates, I freaking love it. I love it. Kind of wrinkled up my template there, but be okay. All right, so I'm going to lay this here. Make sure it's all lined up. Vatters. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Um, discounts. YT15. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me activate it. All right, you're good to go. YT15. YT15. All right. So, can you guys see pretty good here? All right. I'm just going to pull this back. We're just going to run with it. We're going to run with it. I might have to use my clamp. Just have to bring it in a little bit. And pre-operative, so I had on mute. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this just like any other template that we do. You're welcome. You're welcome. And pull a little bit at a time and then smush and push. Smush it in the middle and push it out. Smush and push. Smush and push. It must be where my seam is. How can that be? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I thought my seam was on this side. Hold on one second, that's Logie. Hello. Yeah. Why? What's wrong? Are you okay? Baby, you couldn't know. Do you need me to come get you? Normally they don't, baby, if they're transporting by ambulance. It'll be okay. Catch your breath. Are you gonna stay there? Or you want me to come get you? Well, text me if you need me. I love you. Bye. Poor guy. One of his coworkers got rushed to the hospital. All right, so the first color we're going to use is black. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the sheet off because we want to do the black first. Okay. So we're just going to carefully. Logan's okay. He's just upset. He was upset that they wouldn't let anybody ride with the kid in the ambulance, but that's usually protocol. But he's okay. He's just upset. So we're gonna slowly. No, he said no, but he's very, very upset. Like, can't catch his breath. I think it scared him. Apparently, the kid had something going on with his heart, and I think anytime something happens with the heart, Logan panics because of my heart condition. Yeah, careful, careful. This is so satisfying. This is so satisfying. Can you guys see pretty good? Is the angle good? Trying to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Thanks, Sponge. And caution tape is so the white piece is a little bit thicker than, what you may be used to, but I am convinced that because it's thicker, it is sturdier. That's just me. I'm convinced that it's sturdier. And then when I'm done, I'll just go back in with the tip of my weeding pen and I'll just push all those pieces down. Slow and steady wins the race. And it don't help that this is on a white cup. So I'm trying to see the parts that I'm pulling off. Did I miss a? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I pulled up part of my frame. I was like, no. 'We're almost there, y'all. I promise. Goodness. 84 years later. 'All right, so now that we have all the whole back, we're just going to go in and smush these pieces down with the tip because this doesn't leave fingerprints. That's why I love these weeding pens. So we're just going to make sure everything is laying down because if it's not, when we go to apply that chrome pigment, it's going to get up underneath these pieces and it's not going to be pretty. So we just want to make sure they're smushed down as best you can. Right. So now I'm going to use absinthe. And I'm going to work in circles and small sections. be a little piece here that I missed. So this part, just take your time. See, like that one? I'm just going to go ahead and pull that off because that one was sticking up really bad. So, look how pretty Absent is. Yeah, I'm labeling yours. Yours will go out this week. I had to print labels. This is a chrome, yeah, on a white base. Probably could have used my bigger brush, but I want to make sure I get into all these little spots. Yeah, you got the set. Yeah, you got the set. So yours comes with all of them. Thank you. Wait until these neons hit. What? Yeah, all the glitter came in, so the last two shipments were delivered just a little bit ago. So a bunch of restocks. Look at the mess I'm making. I am very heavy-handed when it comes to pigments. A little bit goes a long way, but not for me. I'm very heavy-handed. Very heavy-handed. No, we still got a good bit of chalk outline left. I think when I reordered that, I ordered more. I ordered double the kilo for that. All right, so here we go. Missed the spot on this one too. All right. So I'm going to just rub carefully to get the excess off. Once I'm done, I can do a really good um, rub on there. And this was really just to show you guys how they look so you could see for yourself. I feel like the back of this is supposed to be black. So, hold on a minute. Let me pull this out. See what happens when you get in a hurry? All right, let's see if we can carefully. Oh, I did lose part of my. Damn it. Well, in the famous words of Lisa, it's a test cup. It's a show and tell cup. Because I did pull one of my freaking frame pieces off. Oh well. Can't win them all. Right? Right. All right, so let's go in here and that's what Lisa says all the time. It's a test cup. I think she says that to make me feel better if I screw up. All right, so we're going to pay no attention to that. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen. All right. So, I think I'm going to make this. Okay, y'all throw out a color. Damn it. You know what? I'm just going to do this because this is going to really bug me because it's not how it's supposed to be. So, we're just going to have Mama in a square, okay? Okay. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And that's what we're going to do right now. That's right. See, I wanted to do a bright color. I knew you were going to say blue. I was thinking green. Kelly's always going to go for blue. Yeah, this template is not my friend. It is not my friend. Let's do, let's do, Purple? Okay. Okay. Let's do purple. So let's do code violet. Look at that. Ready? I'm going to do the mama in purple. Y'all ready? Here we go. Don't pay attention to my little mishap on the A. Okay, this is just to show you what the colors look like, not the template. Ready? Watch this. Just a little. I do love you. I'm being dramatic. Look at that purple. What? Look at that. Look how bright that is. Oh, love, love, love. So I'm going to use Signal 99 and 1012. Right, niece? And that is so bright. What in the world, Beth? So I'm going to use Signal 99. Oh, and 1033. I'm going to use these two. So let's pull some random spots that that are probably going to have black underneath them anyway, because I just can't help myself making a mess. Just pretend like you don't see the black there. On my pieces that got a little wonky. All right. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want, I'm gonna do this so it goes on the lid. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't want to use that one because that's black. Okay. So I'm gonna dip and we're gonna ombre. So we're gonna dip. I swear you cannot see it in the camera. I don't even know that y'all can see the difference. Can you see the difference in the two colors? And you good. See, I haven't even touched the jar. I'm only using the lid. You see that? So I haven't even tapped into the jar. Do that on solid pink. What you think, Sponge? Probably do blue and purple. I'll do this one a solid color. Okay. So look, I didn't even touch the jar. I just used my lid. All right, so I think the next one I'm going to do is, don't pay no attention to that. That's where my thing came up. Oh, there's another piece that just flew. So I think we'll do purple and blue. Those two colors go together. All right, so we'll start there. All right, so we'll do purple and blue. So let's just pick some random spots. All right. So we're going to clean the brush. Get the pink out. So now we're going to do 1020 and code violet. So there's 1020. And there's code violet and here's 1020. All right. So I'm going to go in with my blue first. And then I'm going to tap it with my purple. Okay, so there's our purple and blue. So that was 1020 and code violet. All right, so now I'm going to use 1078. And I don't think I'm going to ombre these. I think I'm just going to go random. Excuse me. All right. So let's take a peek at this one. I'll pay no attention to my black face. Thank you. Needs, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. They almost look like they glow, but they don't. This is not a glow. This is just a fluorescent. All right. Let's go with green. All right, y'all ready? You ready? This is code green. Okay, so that's green. I have little pieces of leopard stuff everywhere. It almost looks like the Northern Lights. It's because of how I have cleaned it. I got colors everywhere. Streaky. Yeah, that's like green green. All right, so let's try the yellow. This is Signal 100. Just flicking pieces everywhere. Don't mind me. All right, so here's our yellow. Ooh, it's a mess, mess, mess. All right, so let's try 1012. That's your coral color. It doesn't look coral on my camera, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't look coral on yours, but it is coral. Mhm. Oh, you don't want this cup. This cup is a disaster. You do not want this cup. When I say flawed, I mean flawed. So this is coral. Bro, you don't see this thing up close. Where all my black smeared. Because I'm impatient and just want to show you what all the colors look like. All right, so these last little spots, I'm going to do in 10-7. I know, I was thinking the same thing. Coral. So I'm just going to pull the rest of these spots and we can have them one color. All right. So 10-7. You're welcome. So this is another pink. It's a little bit lighter than the pink that we used earlier, which you can, I don't know if you can see the difference or not, but excuse me. I actually had a healthy lunch. I had celery, carrots, and bananas. Huh. I know you love pink batters. I know. I know. All right. So that was 10-7. So let's wipe her down and see how much of a mess we have. Oh, not too bad. It's better than what I thought it would be. Get this out the way. Hmm. The verdict is in. I probably shouldn't have ombre this. I should probably just left him alone, left him a solid color. These are very pigmented. They're even going to be shinier once you um put epoxy on it. See where I put the black there? Yeah. You know what's gonna happen to that cup, right? So this is where we are. So don't mind my ombre job. All right, so let's take a look at the stars of the show one more time. So you got 10-8, Signal 99, 10-33, 10-7, 10-12, Code Violet, Priority 1, 10-5, 10-20, Signal 100, Code Green, and 1078. This is our Neon Dispatch collection. You get all of these in the bundle. They are 10-gram jars by weight. Um, and you get them all as a bundle. Cleaning my brushes. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. The pigmentation is really good. The coverage is good, especially if you map it out and don't just wing it like I did. So this is what we end up with here. We didn't use the white, but there you go. Yes, I love the purple. The purple is a very deep, deep purple. It sort of looks like it does on camera, but I don't know. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Um, well, I tried to ombre Vatters, a little here, but for some reason I lined it up wrong and got my seam off. So, yeah, this is coming off. But you get the idea. And the black that was used is in the chrome set, and it's absent. So that's what was used. White. That is a white background. Oh, I see what you're saying. White, like the. Oh, what about white glitter? That would be pretty. That would be really pretty. Glitter with the micas. That would be pretty. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'm going to get back to work. So, if you have any questions, let me know. Again, these are on the website. They are very limited for right now. Um, and so they are under in Envy Glitter Lab. Um, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you guys later. Okay, love you. Bye.